Alright folks, my name is Freyn and welcome to another mod spotlight video. This time we're going to be taking a look at the Eocarcharia, or Dawn Shark, a member of the Carcharodontosaurid family and brought to ARK by Tristan. Now I'm going to be looking at the Survival Ascended version here, but this can also be found for Survival Evolved, paired together with another of Tristan's creations, the Vectispinus. So for those of you who haven't made the move over to Unreal 5, this could still potentially be one to check out. Now though, enough with the preamble, let's get to it, shall we? So we're just having a fly along the Redwoods River here. According to our mod page, these should be spawning in the same places as the Allosaurus. Understandably, as they are part of the same larger family tree. This should mean the sort of Redwoods River, a little bit down in the south along those rivers there, and all the way up towards sort of where Hidden Lake is, and around those mountains. Now, I think that looks like a group down there. That is an Eocarcharia, yes, level 60, a level 20. And did I see a third? I'd rather something a little bit higher though, so I'm going to keep looking. We'll follow this river and then swing on up towards Carno Island, that sort of direction. I would check the mountains as well. They are natural allo spawn points, but, well, they're kind of rather densely covered in trees, and it can be a bit of a pain to try and find something around there. So we're shooting up to Carno Island. Let's see what we find. Fog's starting to creep in, but I think that should be a group down there. See, level 10 and a 140, so complete opposite ends of the spectrum, but we have a pair there as well. This is on the sort of the northern rivers here. You can see going up towards Carno Island. Can't say I've ever seen an allo here myself, but it is a spawn point, so there we go. I have a feeling that 140 is going to end up being our target. I doubt we'll find better than that. But I would like to keep going either way. Just see what other spawns we can find. In fact, yes. 85, 45, 20, and 10. Okay. Well, we'll have one final check around then. And then probably come back to that 140, I guess. Well, this definitely isn't a normal allo spawn point, but we seem to have 3 out here at Carno Island. I've had a few checks around, and this is the only ones I've found in a non-allo spawn point so far. It's possible there could be some others that simply haven't populated this pass. But yeah, I guess if you're looking for an EO aside from allo spawn points, it's worth checking out the island. Maybe you'll get lucky. These are all kind of naff levels though, so yeah. We're going to take that 140 we found earlier. Okay, so this should be a passive tame. We have to feed it shrooms. This is a new item. It says a mushroom that Eocarcharias love, but beware of certain side effects. Side effect is that it has a 50% chance to get aggressive, which is why I've brought along a shield. We're going to go in and see. Now 50% with my luck, probably closer to 95, I reckon. We'll give it a go. See if we can survive this. We are 20%. Should only be a handful of feeds then. They are definitely aggressive, and that's actually dropping. 17%, 16%, and it's completely drained of food. Interesting. Can I feed you again straight away then? If you're already hungry, surely I should be 13%, 12%. Am I doing something wrong here? Please, could your friend leave me alone so I can get another feed on you? They also seem to come with babies occasionally, so that's good. There we go, feed shroom. I've lost 3/4 of the effectiveness I gained. Sorry, not effectiveness, affinity. Come on. This definitely feels like something isn't... You know, I'm not executing my plan here properly. Hi. give you another feed. Tail whip. Okay, so we're learning all about them while we try and feed them. Stay away. Good job I've got decent shield. There we go. Feed. Up to 35. What did I say about my luck? Always aggressive. How high can we get you then? Come on. See, we're losing almost all of our progress each time between feeds. 25 now we're down to. 24. There. So for me it's just shy of 20% per feed, but I am on double taming. So on normal taming this would only be 10% and we would lose all of it before I get another feed. Which means we must be doing something wrong. Aside from just being incredibly, you know, bad luck. Let's get out the area and see if we can figure it out. Alright, I know what the problem is. You're meant to be using ghillie. I did actually bring a set with me because the description does say use ghillie. So we'll get this on. We'll hop down, give it another try and see what difference that makes to it. We are completely reset. Back to full food as well, actually. Interesting. Our effectiveness has tanked a little, you know, but no more than any normal feed would do, so it shouldn't really matter to us. But let's give this a try. 20%, not dropping. Food is still full. All right. And it didn't get aggressive. So ghillie was the key. Feed it again. That is aggressive though. Can I just wait you out with the aggression? I notice its torpor's going up as well a little bit, which is interesting. Yeah, is the aggression timed? Or is it as long as I'm in the area? That's what I want to know. Normally things don't sort of give up on you, you know? Oh, but it looks like it might have done, actually. As is its friend. Okay, so it is timed. Nice, nice, very good to know. Let's do another feed. And back to aggressive. Even with the ghillie, I'm still mostly getting aggression. But our taming affinity is no longer dropping, which is the important bit. Okay, we seem to be calm. Let's try. What are the odds? Oh dear. Well, one more. One more is all I need, and I should have my first Eocarcharia. But we've established they've got a tail whip. Just like their much larger relative, the Karkar. It just took damage from the Dodek! You swine! You just reset all my progress. And notice the Dodek is also bleeding though. So they've got the bleed from the aloe perhaps, and the tail whip from the Karkar. A bit of a, you know, familial traits. Feed. And it's angry again. Alright, I'm just gonna fly and wait it out, I think. So if you plan on taming one of these, yeah, ghillie, absolutely necessary. Second, I would say clear the area first so that they can't accidentally get reset. And third, probably, instead of trying to wait out the aggression through a shield like I have been, fly away. Nope. Another feed. More aggression. Okay. Understood. Feed, feed, feed. Of course. Aggressive again. Okay, here we go. This should be our last one. Hurrah! One Eocarcharia. Now these are pack creatures. It goes up to a pack of 5, so it would be worth grabbing the other one potentially. But I think for now we'll just have a look at the individual first. See what kind of damage, what abilities we're dealing with, and then we'll have a look at the pack a bit later. Right, let's get a proper look at this thing, shall we? Now that it's a bit more still and not trying to eat me so much. Now, obviously, for all dinosaurs, we only have a sort of a vague idea of what they actually looked like, just a basic shape to them more than anything else. But this sort of this smooth crest here over the eyes and snout, I don't think I've seen that on any Eocarcharia artwork before. Same with these sort of spikes here along the tail. But it's always interesting to see where the designers of these mods have sort of tried to deviate a little bit, give it their own touches, even if just to distinguish it from the other ones we've already got in game. Is it just me, or is the patterning a bit more bold on this side actually? Yeah, I'm going to assume that's just the lighting though. I can't imagine they'd have accidentally made one side a lot stronger than the other. Always like to see the claws tucked in properly there, not pointed forwards. Good job. Yeah, it's a very nice model. Again, very well done. I don't really have anything I can pick out there. No, I'm very impressed with that. Now though, on to stats. Just shy of 6k health, 3000 stamina, 360% on the melee. So some pretty solid stats there. Obviously, this will change depending on the stats line that you get for the one you tame. But I don't think that's bad for a 140, not at all. Obviously, 360% of what is the question, though. We've got a bunch of mushrooms here that it's been generating. Blue, green, purple, red, and just your basic rare. And they are all used to make these stews. We've got an attack mushroom stew, a defense mushroom stew, a health mushroom stew, and a speed mushroom stew. All made with oil, sap, regular rare mushrooms, water, and the colour of your choice. So increased speed, increased health regen, increased defenses, and increased damage. We'll try some of those in a little bit, I think. For now, saddle though. So we've got our basic saddle there. Saddlebag and sort of a bedroll at the back. That's nice. Lovely texture. Nice sort of bit of rawhide there. More than just your your basic, absolute bare minimum saddle that a lot of the creatures have. I do like these little extra bells and whistles. And now we have modular parts. Again, modular saddles, great idea. I really look forward to seeing more of those in the future. We have a helmet. That's an extra 10 armor. And I don't know if you can properly see it in the shadow it stood in. Let's just back you up, shall we? Getting late in the day, actually. But there we are. See a sort of leather cowl almost over the top. Let's put on the torso attachment, which gives us a bit under the belly there. Some patches on the flanks. And a few bits just around the tail here. And then our final piece, with 27.5 armor for that, is also on the torso, actually. Nothing for the feet, then. That seems to be the same again, just with more bits of metal on it. Extra armor. That's really nice. I like that. Again, modular saddles. Great idea. Now, we take it for a bit of a spin, shall we? Speed-wise, again, I'd say probably on par with an aloe there. Not too slow, not crazy fast. We do not have a jump. Let's look for something good to fight. Not you, Bronto. You're a bit on the big side. Let's start the combat abilities. Nothing around here. PT. Oh, we've got a Rex over here. Gone that. That'll do. And a Lystro. Okay, Rex, come on. So, left click. 150. Not terribly high damage. Not awful either. Again, this is 360%, so we're probably looking at about 50 damage, maybe 45. Right click, or rather secondary attack, is a knockback. Much less damage, but that's a pretty good knockback. We can't use it on the move though, so we can't hit while backing up. Okay. C, or our third attack, is a raw. I'm going to assume that is... Now's not a good time to boo. Come on. I'm going to assume that is a pack boost. I don't have a pack at the moment though, obviously, so that's doing nothing. We have a knockback and bleed. Okay. So that's our fourth attack. That's control on the PC. I'm afraid I don't know what it is on console. But knockback and bleed, and it seemed to harvest everything as well. That's a pretty hefty hit. Do we have anything else? No radial menu, but that's a different raw. Let's see, that was holding down the reload button, what normally brings up the radial menu. And then this one was the tertiary. The two different raws. Presumably one is pack and one is cosmetic. Bit of awkward. Is that lag, or is that just... Is it not like turning going backwards? I'm going to assume it actually be animation, because I'm not getting any lag going forwards, but then as soon as I go backwards, yeah. I think we've got a bit of reverse turning, seems to have a bit of stutter in the animation. That can't be always everything perfect. These are obviously only mods, you know, people do these in their spare time. It's not paid work. It's expected for there to be a few little issues here and there. Overall, though, I think this is very impressive. We do need to try out our mushrooms, though. Sorry, our stews. So I'm going to need to get some ingredients and craft a few of those up. Okay, so I've found another couple of EOs. Not the best levels, but it does mean I now have a pack buff and the leader buff. You can see in the top corner there. And in front of us is an alpha variant, because they do spawn with alphas. And I'm really curious if we can bring this down. It's not the highest level, 55, but obviously it's still an alpha. It should still be quite tough. So I'm hoping that the pack bonuses, although they don't have saddles, the pack bonus and our mushroom stews can make the difference there. So we've got attack, we've got armor, we've got health regeneration, and we've got speed. And we're going to see if we can take it on. So, pack raw. I don't actually see a buff for that. Is it the other one? Oh, okay, that's the cosmetic one. Definitely was the pack one then. Let's go. Everyone on? Can we take it in? That's quite a substantial damage boost from our stews there. Well, possibly the raw or the pack boost as well. I don't know which one's contributing the most. We've already had one stew wear off. Which one is it? The health regen. The health regen one's worn off. But let's do the pack raw again, and let's get the bleed going. See how much that helps it. Did it actually make it bleed? Yeah, maybe not. Maybe the alpha is immune to the bleed. Ah. Come on. Looking a bit bloody on our friends. One down. We're still looking fine though. I mean, so the extra bits of saddle armor there, plus our defense stew, they're really giving us a big boost. Only 29 damage incoming. 44 now, actually. Okay, so the pack boost is that was making a decent difference. We don't appear to be able to knock it back either. Still got the speed though, whereas that appears to be sort of limping almost. So maybe we are affecting it with the tail whip. Yes, yeah, you can just see a little bit of blood coming out the side there. Yeah. Okay, so we are affecting it. We just can't knock it back. And it's dead. We won. That barely hurt us at all. Where was its bag? Because there we are. We have some saddle blueprints. Ascendant Raddy's cage. Which one's that then? Which is the cage? Okay, we are all crafted up. Let's get our Raddy's cages on there. This is the foot armor. Came from the drop from the alpha rather than from an engram. Let's have a look at it. Oh dear. It's some sort of chrome socks almost. It even goes just around the little sort of spike, you know, the fourth side toe. Oh no. I don't think I'm such a fan of that, I have to say. Overall, though, really interesting creature. I certainly don't think I would ever think of putting mushroom stews onto a carnivore, but it is always nice to see unique ideas. And as said, we've had much stranger things in ARK already. Very impressed as a whole, though. Just maybe not so much with the shiny socks. And a shame about that animation bug we found. That's going to be all for today, though. So as always, thank you very much for watching. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see, and I'll be back in the next one. Bye-bye.